Baliplus Orca V2 unboxing and first reviews. So this is something I've been looking forward to for a while. Tear this out. White box. Baliplus logo. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. We got knife, some bite handle markers. I've never tried them before, so that'll be cool. The knife, we'll set that down and look at that in a moment. We have a pink cloth, looks like a glasses cleaner. Spare hardware, always love that. You got some washers, bushings, pivots, black pivots, which is pretty cool. I don't know if the washers are phosphorus bronze or copper. Got a little Allen wrench tool for the different T-bits. That's exciting. Of course, as I showed you before, green and pink right handle markers. They say the course. Oh, just dropped one of them. And that one might be found later. Oh, no, right here. And then a bottle of this, which I think in another video someone said it's basically super lube or Loctite. It's blue, so probably Loctite. And then here we got something. Let's see. Looks like a little case for the balisong to go into. That's pretty cool. If you like cases, then, there you go. Now, what we've all been waiting for. The actual knife, which I have a piece of paper to test its sharpness. And a surprise. Surprise that some of you may find interesting. Another may cringe at and find it unholy. There it is. Has that nice bit that's basically like darker inside, lighter outside. I'm loving that. The way light reflects off of it. Very cool. I do not like how they put the logo on there because it is not by JK. This is a clone, for any of you wondering. Looks like there's some type of oil on the blade, which, of course, I don't want to be having slippery fingers when spinning a knife through my hands. The first test will be sharpness. Here we have scratch notes with math from college. Let's see. Okay, can cut curves. What about the tip? Okay, that is pretty sharp. Very muffled sound, slight ring. Kind of sounds like it's over lubed. Similar to my Alpha Beast, more blocky handles. Definitely has some bounce to it. And I'm just a little scared. I wouldn't say terrified, but, it is a sharper live blade than my current Alpha Beast. Here's some more sound. Whoa. Try that ice pick sound test again. Apologies. It's giving metal. Let's check the tolerances. Let's see if I can line that up nice. Yeah. There is play. Is there tap? No freaking tap. Of course. Why would you want to buy a $100 knife and it has tap? I might try tuning this someday. It is a floating bushings system, which is definitely different than a regular bushings system. I don't know how. Aerials feel kind of fucking weird. Like, it feels light. It's like 4.9 ounces maybe, the knife, but it feels fucking light. Like, it's just... Whoa, that is weird. Like, it has that lightness because of so much of the material removed. Like, so wide here, and all of the speed channels just taken out. The Kraken has like a suggestion, but this just goes full through. The blade has some nice milling on it. Look at that. You can see those lines there. That nice fluted pattern, kind of like Roman floral designs. That might sound weird, but that's what I'm kind of getting from it. Apparently, it also does not have tang pins or zen pins. It's a pinless design. So it has something inside here. And it hits it. I'm not sure how that works. This is, I'm just so happy. I waited a long time and I was just so excited. For a time, I live in the US, and it took about, what day is it today? Today's maybe 10 days. Yeah, 10 days. Not too bad. Not Amazon, but also I've had things ship a lot slower before. Yeah, it feels very light, like a cloud, like you're flipping a cloud. It might flip a little slow. That also might just me being afraid. That ring is definitely there. But it's the blocky handles that are just so, like, comforting. They're not, like, overwhelming. They're kind of just, like, filling my hand with this pleasant feeling. Let's have the Alpha Beast sound test next to it. This is the Alpha Beast clone by The One. Yeah, flipping this, I can see the handles are much smaller in comparison. Yeah, it's pretty silent, the Baliplus Orca V2. Unless, you know, you're opening the knife, like, they're very metal sounding, I don't know. Definitely unlike any other balisong I own. Not like the Kraken at all. Not like the Alpha Beast. Not like the Trident or Squiddy. Has its own sound. Oh man. That play is very funny though. Oh man, some people are cringing. They're like, why is there so much? And if you aren't cringing already, you will. I do like having my fingers. I like being able to use my fingers. And if you have not already guessed what I'm going to do with this mug, I'll tell you right now. I'm going to dull this blade some. And the way I'm going to be doing that is at the bottom of that porcelain, I'm going to very lightly run the blade across there. It's just going to ever so slightly dull it to where if the blade touches my finger very lightly or I make a small mistake, I will not get cut. Will it still be open? Will it still be able to open packages, cut cardboard, and do other tasks? Yes, it will still be pretty sharp, but it will be just slightly less so, to where I'll feel comfortable flipping it and trying different tricks, trying to do a giraffe and whatnot. I was going to make a different video today about art, creativity, and inspiration regarding those, but seeing this come in the mail was just too enticing. How could I make a video on that, art and creativity, if I can make a review on this? So maybe tomorrow I'll speak on that, or if something else comes up or a different topic enters my mind, then that'll be the topic. A little more of a sound test for you guys and gals. The back of the blade, as we can see, looks very thin. So there's probably not a lot of blade weight on there. And it's definitely, here's a balance point. About there. Kind of average, I guess. I don't know if I'm the best with determining, handle heavy versus handle bias, all of such. You see, that knife kind of nicked my middle finger. I'm not going to show you guys. It's not bleeding yet, luckily. And say I was flipping my Alpha Beast, which is slightly dulled, I would not have gotten cut. But I just got slightly grazed, so that is why this will be slightly dulled. I hope you enjoyed this. Later I'll go more into depth, like talking about the jimping here on the sides. What do I think about it? Is the jimping deep enough? What about the channels here? How does it feel for fans? Is anything uncomfortable? If you're thinking about getting this, I'll have a more in-depth video. And of course, there's other videos on YouTube by TacTC, which is spelled Taktyc. He makes great balisong clone review content and other great videos. And you can just find other videos by people about this knife. That's it for me. I hope everyone has a great day. Great night. Don't mind me licking my middle finger here. It has I'll get a band-aid for that. Drink your water, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.